Hey guys, welcome to the second part of the walkthrough guide to a domination victory with Genghis Khan of Mongolia and Comrade Kane as myself. We're playing on a small pangea map on Deity level. Our location and living space is amazing. We have plenty of it to expand and build up, surrounded by four city-states. Honestly, this setup is quite perfect. We have outlined the five principles for the game that we are trying to follow. Let's revisit them. Number one, expect to be behind in everything for a while. We are behind in all categories, but surprisingly not as bad as I thought we would be at turn 61. Number two, build up and preserve units to gain experience. We want to build up, promote, and preserve as many units as we can as early as we can. And in turn 61, we have two warriors at level 1 promotion, an archer at level 1 promotion, and a scout at level 2 promotion. The game situation allows us to build infrastructure and expand rather than focus on the units right now, which is fine. Number three, do not neglect barbarian camps and units. We have been doing a pretty good job keeping them in check, although it doesn't hurt that the city-states get involved as well and clear them out. Number four, settler, settler, settler. So far, we have four cities with the settler on the way for a fifth one. Got lucky with the pantheon of religious settlements that granted us a free settler, so that's awesome. Number five, forget religion. I'm not planning on the religion, I wasn't planning on it at all, but luckily, our scout picked up a relic from the tribal village granting plus for faith from the get-go. And we are in process of building a +3 holy site. And the faith accumulated will be used to purchase great people, like the great generals. I still can't believe I got two iron resources next to the same city. Here we're going to build a builder first because I want to send him to Ulaanbaatar to clear out some woods for the campus that I'm going to build there in the mountains. We're going to do iron working, obviously. And I want to place an encampment in Karakoram before it gets more expensive. And so we're going to move south towards the olives to settle the fifth city. Naturally, iron mine. So I want to make sure I place a campus right there in the mountains for a +3. I want to chop, but with Magnus in Ulaanbaatar to increase the yields from the chop. Not sure, so I have to move Magnus eventually, but first I want to chop in Karakoram these woods and get the bonus yield. There is definitely a lot of micromanagement, at least in the early game, but I think it pays off. I mean, sometimes you miss things that you thought about, and then it doesn't work out as well as you thought. So sometimes I actually run a log of my thoughts and planning the things that I plan to do so I don't forget. Again, being that we are so safe, I feel pretty safe. I feel like we can keep building builders, improve infrastructure. Production is king in the early game, especially against the AI who gets bonuses, but then kind of lags later in the game. So I'm going to focus on production, make sure we can build out, churn out those units later at a decent rate, and get settlers as well. Ideally, I'm gonna have like 7 cities here before launching an attack on India. Oh, nice. Aztecs is here. Good thing that they're so far away because if you spawn next to them, you might want to reroll. Those guys with their eagle warriors, forget it. Usually, you don't want to deal with them. All right, this is our 5th city. I mean, the layout is pretty good. We're going to focus on gold on this one, even though I don't see much gold, but it's gonna grow. Again, like I mentioned, build a commercial hub there along the river. So hopefully it's going to grow well. Monument first, obviously, want to pop those borders. So let's focus on growth, production. I don't know. Maybe production, just get that monument done quicker, but we'll see. Let's get the Warlord's Throne completed. Get an extra policy card, and obviously we're gonna need it for our Domination game during the wartime. Increases production pretty well. It's a lovely bonus that they have. And I think we're good with this turn. Oh yeah, I wanted to place the... Oh no. I wanted to chop. See, this is what I was referring to when you don't record the plan, the thoughts, and then that happens. Not a big deal, but still, it could have saved a couple turns there. Send an envoy to Taruga, get a little bit of science. Extra science is always good, especially at this stage. We're like, what, 17 versus... Oh yeah, and I wanted to send Magnus now that he's useless in Karakoram. There are no woods there. Well, there are woods, but I don't want to chop them yet. I'm focusing on Ulaanbaatar now. One tile at a time. Exploration. Hopefully find more tribal villages here. Eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Archer there as well to the western flank and put the warrior down south. And we're just slowly building our stuff up. City-state defeated already. Jeez. Okay. One tile at a time. Ah, here we go. Tribal village. Automate the path. And here we go. That's a perfect spot for a campus there. Alright, station my troops in the cities. Just in case. You know, I was growing it, but I guess switch to production. Here we go. No, I'm not gonna trade just yet. Join war. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Wealth consists not in having... If bread is the first necessity
And
of
here's
life,
currency.
recreation is a close second.
Gotta get games and recreation to get military training, which is essential for us. Okay. Karakoto, what's next? I think I'm going to build another settler. Why not? We have plenty of land. And we're pretty safe again. There are no immediate threats. So I think it just makes sense. And I think I made a mistake with the government choice there. I need to switch up the policy because, yeah, I don't know why I have the corvée for the wonders. That was a mistake. So I want to put diplomatic league. I'm sure we're gonna meet more city-states, and yeah, Elcom will work. Although I should have had it earlier. I'm not gonna build. We can chop a horseman. Clear out the forest for the camp. Holy crap. Magnus is still... He's still not there. Well, it is what it is. I'm just gonna plop the campus in there. But, so I guess I missed out on the opportunity to get the bonus yields again for a chop. Okay, and that's lesson 2 already. Alright, throw the settler in there. Right. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything again. Because we're definitely gonna want to chop here. Okay, and next turn. And I think the village gave us the governor title, rather. So I am going to go with Victor. We're going to need him, just in case, for defense and later for offensive operations as well. Okay, one tile at a time. Scout. This is the best scout I've ever had, actually. Okay, here we go with our +3 holy side. That gives us extra era score. That's perfect. It's Almalek. Alright, so Magnus is here. Missed out. So this time we're gonna chop right. Yeah. Should we go with mathematics? It is boosted, so that makes sense. Here at Almalek, I definitely would want to build an encampment somewhere, probably up north rather than south. But right now, I think the best bet would be to get a settler going. And probably send him to the northeast right there. I keep exploring here. I guess that's the... Oh, here, Phoenicia got a settler going too. They're probably going to be my next victim after India.
Yosemite Valley.
They have a nice spot there. The science. It's not a bad boost. 60 science for Dido, which is 3 times our science. Same for Chandragupta. So we're falling behind a little bit, but that's okay. Oh no, I didn't think the volcano would erupt. I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna have to keep a builder there to repair the improvements constantly. Finally, a good chop. Are we doing chops in Almalek for the settler, maybe? I like how Phoenicia has a pretty decent army, 259 strength. Probably would want to repair the marble, make sure my amenities are decent. And here I think we're going to improve that stone, get a quarry going. That's about the end of this. Easy, Montezuma. You know what? You're on the other end of the continent. Your time will come. Don't you worry about it.
Beginning my studies.
Alright, the science is progressing. There's nothing there. Yeah. Just want to make sure I have as much land explored as we can. I think, honestly, the best option would be probably Bengala. I put Bengala in Karakoram because it's going to have a pretty decent population, so we should be okay. I don't think it's time to build any wonders, to be honest. At a domination in a domination game early in the game, building wonders is not something that I would do. I think right now is a good time to finish the encampment. For the tech, I'm gonna go with engineering. I think we were building walls in Ulaanbaatar. So we have 5 more turns for the campus, but let's do the walls first. And that way we boost engineering before it's over. The boosts are really important in a game like this. Definitely helps us catch up with AI faster. So make sure you pay attention and plan. In this game, so far, it's been working out for us pretty well. It's basically like no matter what you build, as you progress through the trees, tech and civic trees, it will help you boost one thing or the other. So as long as you follow it, and you know what, there is a mod. It's called Real Error Tracker. Basically a UI table that helps you with the error score as well. And here we go with the military tradition. Perfect. So we're going to switch the policy for the first envoy. Get our envoys in. As you can see now it's 2. And then switch it out. This is the way it should be done. Kind of annoying. Kind of a cheaty way, I guess, of doing it, but that's the game, right? So, switch to defensive tactics here. Yeah, we're going to need a builder and Axu for sure to work those tiles around and bring the growth to a higher level. Okay, so the trade route is established with India, Hyderabad. So now I think I would like to. Scotland is not ready. I think we're gonna go with Phoenicia. We have their first city that we can send the trade route to. And once it's done, once the trade route is done, then we can move on to a city that is further away, like Ziz. Because we want to keep the trade post in the city that is conquered last to have the diplomatic visibility bonus, combat bonus against that. Oh, okay. And Hattusa is under attack. And India took it. Okay. I'm sure they're going to call an emergency at some point. I assume. So India just doesn't have any big units, it doesn't look like, so yeah, we're not trading any of our resources. Sure, doing great. No, we don't need good relations with any of them, technically. Kind of concerned about our Dark Age. 2 points, 2 era score points away from the normal age, but actually we're building the campus in Ulaanbaatar, which will be a +3 campus, meaning that it's gonna give us +3 era score, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And here we have Magnus, who has a promotion so that the city does not lose population when the settler is constructed. And so we have it on Al-Malik. Once it's done, we're going to move it to Karakoto. Karakoto is going to switch to the encampment for now. The next turn, we'll move Magnus and we'll switch it back to the settler. And I think those are going to be our last settlers for a little while. because we're really okay. So the Plains Hill 2-2 looks good to me, right next to the bananas and chocolate. So that should be an okay city. It's gonna need a granary. It's right on the coast. It's going to earn us a 1 era score. I'm thinking I need to build an encampment here. Probably in the northern part, just in case Scotland decides to do something. Or spawning units there is more convenient for me to go north and attack Scotland later. So we move Magnus to Karakoto because we're building a settler there. And again, with the era score, I don't think we need to worry about that. We're not gonna get to the golden age, but that campus should be okay. This is the real era tracker mode. Really cool, convenient. You have a link in the video description. We do need to worry about gold. I guess in any game, but domination is also important. So I do want to build Order, but first order of business is going to be commercial hub, and then probably a market as well, because we do need another trader so we can establish our trade posts faster. This is a third mine we're going to build to get the boost to apprenticeship. Apprenticeship right now is 15 turns, but that boost is going to cut it in half. And our cities are growing, like Karakoram with Pangea in it. So we're probably going to have like 3 turns left and once we boost apprenticeship. So it's important to move, down that tree of civics and tech, science tech with boosts. It's going to make it much faster and easier. And here we go. +3 era score. We don't have to worry about it. We are not planning on getting to the golden age. So, and yeah, let's boost it with the... I do want to build an encampment, but right there on the Indian border, which we're going to need some money to buy a tile. So library will do. And here is the third mine. And here is our 6th city, which is great. Granary, usually when there isn't enough water and housing, I just put a granary in it, and then probably a monument. Just guard this area. Now, Aksu is going to be our golden city, so it's going to sponsor our war effort. Commercial hub is in order. It's going to take forever to build, but that's okay. We are going to boost production there as well through tile improvements. Maybe actually send a trader from Aksu to boost production. Everybody wants my iron. It's not gonna happen.
Invincibility lies in the...
Do we need to change? No, not yet. All right, so this is a 7th settler. I do not think I'm going to need to build anymore. I'm going to focus on encampments, orders, and money. Watermill will help us boost construction, and also provides farm bonus for those for the maize around Karakoram. Get a promotion to Bengala for science. And I'm gonna go with feudalism, and we're definitely gonna be able to boost it with 3 more farms. That's not a problem.
There is no easy way to...
So I hope you can see how the plan is coming together. We're gonna have 3 cities producing cavalry units Karakoram, Almalek, and Karakoto. I think Ulaanbaatar would produce range and siege units. Aksu will focus on gold. For now, what do we can boost everything here. So because we can boost everything, I'm getting feudalism. I'm not earning any great scientists, so might as well start on education. But Aksu will focus on gold, and the other two little cities, I don't know. But this should be enough for the war effort, at least to conquer India, the way it stands right now. We gotta plan out the city. I don't see any great tiles. I might just go towards the coast there. Maybe even just settle on the tile where take care of those barbarians at some point. They're too far. Maybe just plop the city right there where the game suggests to. Why not? Barely any production, but maybe we can boost it with the lumber mills once we get to mercantilism. That allows to build lumber mills on the rainforest tiles. Spawning in the jungle just kind of sucks, kind of slows you down, unless you're like some special civ. One tile at a time exploration. Just gonna open as much as we can. So I'm gonna switch to builder to help build more, real quick, build more farms. And here's medieval era, because we only have 2 charges for this builder. I don't think we have enough. So to get 6 farms, I just need another builder real quick. A decision was made. Now, we have an envoy, I think. So, Ayutthaya, city-state, I don't even care what kind of bonuses it produces, but I'm going to make them my ally, become their suzerain, because they're right in my backyard, and they have not a bad number of units there. So I don't want India to get suzerainty, obviously. Here we'll just go with the Eureka. It should be easy enough for us. It has been so far. Yeah, let's pick ourselves. Development, it's always city center, right? It seems like. So, I mean, I'll pick encampment just for the hell of it because I don't care, but you saw it at city center. Well, same thing. Great General, 600 faith. So we're on track, doing pretty well there. It looks like there is a good spot for the farm triangle right there by the wheat. So once I improve the wheat, that will boost the growth for the city pretty significantly. And we're gonna use the Karakoram builder to get the farm number 6 to boost feudalism. Sure, we can, well, don't care. I wish I could turn it off. Right now, I only have domination victory condition enabled. So the AIs understand that they... Ooh. So this is an interesting, right? Like, look at this city-state. Completely enclosed within the mountain range. And it shows that it's under siege. That's crazy. And Paris is right there. So Eleanor will probably spread and flip the city. I don't know. I have to see. No, burning and burning. Looks like they're all dealing with barbs, maybe. I think it's order time, no? Maybe walls just in case. Ooh, what an opportunity. And get my hands on that builder that the Barbs took from the Indians, I guess. Maybe a city-state. Yeah, because city-state, look. The unprotected builder just hanging out. Yeah, I don't know if there are Barbs here, so I'm just gonna move cautiously. So in order to catch that builder, I probably need a horseman. That's why I switched up there. Here's our boost to feudalism. I'll get the city going here with the granary because not enough water for housing. And here we're going to finally start order. So this is the beginning of the focus on an actual military production. We basically set up enough infrastructure now. So let's see if I can catch him. I should be able to. AI usually makes dumb decisions anyway. Okay. What are we thinking? Where to send it? Let's improving that chocolate would be nice, but I need a third archer. I need 3 archers to boost machinery, I think. So I want to make sure I get those. No, commercial hub is not going to be here. I'm purchasing this tile to make sure India doesn't expand to it. It's 2-2 tile. It's pretty good. But we need to buy that useless tile on the river bank and build a encampment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and denounce him because first of all he took Hattusa. I don't appreciate that. And second of all, now that our borders are touching, I don't think he should be there. This land is not big enough for both of us. And here's feudalism. I think now we can work on... Do we need... We definitely don't need any more settlers, but I do want to start getting the Great General points because we're on path to get the Great General very soon. And then we can get a second one with our faith. For now, it's drama. So construction is boosted. I'm building the 3 archers, and now it's time to research stirrups and start building keshigs. Oh, nice. Okay. Good thing that swordsman was so injured. Easy peasy.
The sea seemed to roll back upon it.
Oh, Mount Vesuvius. I think I want to get open borders with Eleanor so we can explore her territory and plan our conquest further down the road. And make sure if I can send them delegations. No. Okay. Oh, look at that. That was a knight. Oh, here we go. Sweet. Free builder. I'll take it. Thank you very much. I guess this horseman wasn't... I don't know if I rushed to build it without order. Order gives you +1 movement. It's okay. No big deal. No, I said I'll be building range units in Ulaanbaatar, but I'm doing the heavy chariot there, so I'll switch back. That's going to be a knight relatively soon. Well, in like 4 turns. So I'll switch automatically. Yeah, housing is a problem, so I want to make sure I don't forget to build an aqueduct right there. And I will switch to the knight later. We're gonna beeline to monarchy. Monarchy is super important before I start, before I attack India. Well, probably attack without the monarchy, but we're gonna need it later on. For sure. Alright, so we are going to switch up and put Victor and on Batar just in case India actually does have units. I mean, it's 375 strength. You would think they have somebody. I see Varo there. Those are tough. Those are basically knights on steroids, right? But hopefully we can deal with them. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of them. And just to prove, boost production, boost production. This guy, where are we going? We need to boost production in Axu, but also gold. That city is gonna grow, so all those tiles are going to be worked by the citizens. Nice, here's Orda. Orda is gonna speed up production of our cavalry units and stirrups right on time. Look at that, beautiful. Now we're gonna build our first kashig in this. Look at this. It's pretty cool. Beautiful building. Guess what we're gonna build here? That's right. Cheap units. I'm gonna show you details later on. And here we're gonna build order as well. There's one more. And we have a governor promotion. So we're not focusing on culture at all. So that would definitely help to progress civics tree. As you can see, it's taking us longer and longer. I'm hoping, general. I'm hoping India has some theater squares, maybe some wonders. I don't remember, but it should help us with the culture because right now it's pretty abysmal. Although it's only half of the other civs, whereas our science is a third of India's. And India is number one, so if we take down number one science civ, that'll be awesome. And here is Jiangsu. That's right. So we got a great general. I really try not to start like major wars or domination conquest without the general in place. There's just no reason to do that. It's a +5 boost and automatically negates the difficulty level combat bonus AI receives on Deity +4. Okay. So now I wanted to do a fun exercise. Love maps. I love maps. I love maps. I love lamp. No, just wanted to look at India from the strategic view and map out the path of our armies. That is going to happen soon. Probably in 10 turns or so. Start a war. Or start a build-up maybe. So the first thing I wanted to do is build an encampment right here, so that if India comes back with some units, I can actually use it to my advantage and grind them down. I'm going to station my units here, here, here. All of this land is actually open. There is a river that runs right here. India wasn't smart enough to put any kind of encampments or anything, so this is great. I could have range units here, and then my melee units could go right across the river, and so we could do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna worry about this guy. It's probably gonna flip once we break down the rest of the empire. But our next target would be Hyderabad. Again, this one is behind the river, so we're gonna, and there are marshes here, so we probably want to go this way. There are some, maybe even cross and try to encircle it and put it under siege. Ideally, we want to do this one, Delhi under siege too. Once we're done with Hyderabad, then we can drop some units into Patna. It looks like it's super easy to encircle. I mean, it's on this side of the bank, river bank, so should be okay. And after that, I think we can just launch an attack from here and from here on Mumbai. That's gonna be done. And from there, I'm probably gonna send my... Oh, there is a path here. Sweet. I wonder when the military emergency is going to be called in to liberate Hattusa. Not sure how long it takes, but hopefully my Kashyyyks are super fast and they can just move up and start chopping at the city here. I mean, it has walls. Hopefully, yeah, he doesn't have walls anywhere, so I gotta move quick. And if he does build walls, I should probably build some siege units. And then, so we're gonna move Kashyyyks and cavalry from this side. As we're gonna be... Oh, there are 2 rivers, look at that. Oh, wow. But we can stage our siege units everywhere here. Look at that. And just bombard it. And we're gonna bring them over, there's a road here. Bring him over this way. So this is the plan. This is the plan. And then, you know, finisher is that way. And we'll probably talk about it later in the episode, or maybe in part 3. I think we're going to have 4 parts for this series. I hope y'all enjoyed that little bit. Like the video, because, you know, put a little work into it. I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it myself, so... But yeah, like and subscribe. That will help me, that will encourage me and incentivize me to produce more of these type of videos. All right, what do we have here? Anathaya is our ally. Here come the wars. Okay. Oh, no way. Is there... There was another worker there. All right, let's just send our builder there. Great General is coming. Another builder? Really? Okay. I'll come get it. If I can get to it. Oh, here we go. Nice. Man, this is perfect. What is happening? It's supposed to be deity level. Nice. I guess that decision to build a horseman wasn't that horrible after all. He actually did fulfill his mission and got a builder. Just the second one, a completely different one. Here's Paris. On comprend pas. We need 3 archers. Okay, so education, just 2 turns, and then I have to switch. Yeah, from aqueduct. Let's finish up this archer. It's gonna take me 5 turns. That's perfect. That's perfect. It'll give me a boost to machinery. That's going to allow me to upgrade my archers to crossbowmen. Here I'm just really focusing on improving the land, rearranging my units, starting the build-up. We do still have warriors, which is not a good thing, but we'll be able to upgrade them to men-at-arms pretty soon. We just need to make sure we have enough gold. Right now we're going at plus 25. That's okay, but ideally, so I'm gonna put a trader in. That's always a good idea, right? So switch it up.
It is not that
But
life
gold is super important, right? As it goes for attack, probably. All right, here we go. 2 more gold. Where can we get it? Here we go. Thanks, Montezuma. So we're up to 240 now. We're not going to be able to get the mercenary policy, professional army in time for upgrades. So I'll go with celestial navigation for now because I do have 2 port cities, so it makes sense to build harbors there for extra traders and gold. What else we're gonna do here? I can't buy any more tiles. I should really save the gold for unit upgrades. So maybe boost production there with the lumber mill. And I guess Magnus can just go to Hummy and boost the chops there. Wow, this is an interesting map. Send delegation. We need to raise the level of diplomatic visibility with these guys. Make sure it's there. Although during war it's just the trade post and the spies. So India, yeah, that's about all we can have right now until we get the spies. So it really will give us plus 6. Plus 6 combat. What the? Is that a settler? The barbs are really on my side in this game. Did you notice that? I mean, I got 2 builders already. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a settler there, but here we want to build an industrial zone. Pretty weak, plus 3, but that's all I have right now. This is going to be my production city. Can we get any more money? More gold? Selling diplomatic favor is always a good thing. 344 from... So we got 249 gold from Bruce. It's 564 already. We have plus 35 gold running for us from the trade deal with Eleanor. We signed previously, so looking good. Looking good. Can we get that settler? Man, I don't think I'll be able to get him. Yeah. The war is not gonna do it, but the horsemen might. I wish I had a couple of horsemen. Cavalry units. Kashyyyks. Kashyyyks would be great. Wish we had some of them. Well, let's see. Ooh. Where's he gonna go, I wonder? Escape to India? Does India have any units? Alright, here's our archer. Going through.
The taxpayer.
Alright, we got the civil service. So with the civil service, we can switch our government. Not with the civil service, but with the change of government. With the completion of the civic, we can switch our government to oligarchy. It is time. It is time for war like a wartime government. So we're gonna do the unit maintenance, save up some gold, and the production of cavalry. And the production in all cities. This is what we're going to focus on. Wartime production. The time for peace is over. Oh yeah, look, he escaped to India. What the hell? And now I can't get him. Unless I declare war. But I don't want to earn grievances too early. So, we send my envoy to Cardiff, increase production again in the capital. It's perfect. So, I should. Oh, yeah. We can finally build the encampment according to our plan. There we go. 12 turns for encampment, huh? How can I boost it? Boost. Reduce the number of turns for encampment construction there. I can definitely remove that jungle. So let's move Magnus back. That was not the smartest decision, but that's okay. Boost is a boost. Yeah, sure. Let's sell it to Montezuma. He needs some chocolate. Sweeten his ass up, right? Okay. Well, the production level is good. And here's our first cash egg. That's it. I mean, cash eggs are awesome. I think, you get +5 movement with Orda. They only cost 3 gold to maintain. So we are going to build a couple of these units. But I think it's time to end part 2 of this walkthrough gameplay. Thank you guys again for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for part 3.